Hello everybody, and welcome back to Easilife. Today we're going to be covering the top 10 Mario Kart Wii Nitro tracks. So this list does not include retro tracks, we've done them already in a separate video, and we will be discussing my top 10 favourite tracks, or the top 10 best tracks, in my opinion anyway. Not necessarily my favourites, but based off of how fun they are to play, how unique they are, how interesting they are, just all that good stuff. So yeah, sit back and enjoy. Mario Kart Wii is my favourite Mario Kart game. It's the first one I played, so yeah, let's get started. Number 10. My first thoughts, I imagine you guys are probably surprised to see Daisy Circuit cracks number 10 on this list. In fact, I'm surprised you're pretty surprised to see that this is on the list at all. So, you're probably wondering, I just think this is a cool stage. I don't know what it is. It's just a fun level overall. It offers a good level of challenge. I mean, it's certainly not an easy level. I've had countless difficulties on this level. And unless I'm playing in my favourite vehicle, which as you may have guessed is the Cheap Charger, I struggle on lots of courses. I mean, I find Mario Kart Wii to be very difficult. And Daisy Circuit's no exception. It's a very difficult course. But it offers a fair level of challenge. There are some easy moments to it. And that balances it out. There's a nifty shortcut near the start, which has always been one of my favourite things to do on this level. It's just overall cool. I mean, there's lots in the surroundings. There's a statue of Baby Luigi and Baby Daisy dancing, as well as Daisy and Luigi dancing. Like the roundabouts you can drive around. You drive up to a lighthouse. It all takes place by a beach on the sunset. It's all a very interesting course, which is overall why it's on my list. In the background you can see some boats. If you just saw there, you could see the Daisy Cruiser from Double Dash, which is a course bought back in Mario Kart 7, where you drive on a ship, but enough of that, because that's another course in itself. So, yeah, Daisy Circuit's a very innovative course, and not another course we've ever seen. I mean, they call it a circuit. It doesn't really feel like a circuit. There's something about it. It just doesn't feel like a circuit yet. It feels like a racetrack, which is slightly weird. And you just drive around a beach. It's kind of the setting, but it makes for a very fun, relaxing course, whilst also offering a very good amount of challenge, which is why it's one of my favourite courses. As you may know, Mario Kart Wii was the first game to introduce tricking. Mushroom Gorge helped this feature to be recognised, as there are lots of mushrooms which you can bounce up off, and it's very helpful. A bit like Cheap Cape in the next game, Mario Kart 7, that introduces the water feature, and that's what it's made for. Mushroom Gorge is made to introduce tricking, I feel, because there are these bouncy mushrooms, as you can see. You bounce on top of them, and you just bounce, bounce, and bounce. That is the entirety of the level. I'm quite surprised it's in the Mushroom Cup. I mean, it's a pretty tough challenge. I mean, maybe it's those mushrooms that get it into the Mushroom Cup, but I wouldn't be able to tell you, because I don't work for Nintendo, so there you go. You can ask Nintendo, but there you go. I wouldn't know why Nintendo decided to put Mushroom Gorge in the Mushroom Cup. It just did. There are lots of nifty shortcuts, like this mushroom one here. It's always been a very fun one to make, if indeed you can make it. I mean, it's a very difficult one. And, yeah. In fact, Mushroom Gorge was so good, they brought it straight away back into Mario Kart 7. That just says it all. I mean, it is the first Wii retro track to be brought back. It's in the Shell Cup in Mario Kart 7. You put it like that, it must be saying something about it. Boy, is it a tough challenge, but boy, do I love Mushroom Gorge. It's a great course. I mean, you may be wondering, if I love it so much, why is it at number 9? Maybe the difficulty, it's a bit too short for my liking, I feel. But overall it's a fun course, and there's just some other courses in Mario Kart Wii further up this list which are just absolute crackers. So just brace yourself as we move on throughout the list. Number 8. Oh, calm down, don't you worry. You are seeing correctly. Wario's Goldmine has indeed made this list. You're probably surprised to see such a course that people hate so much on this list, but I quite like Wario's Goldmine. I mean, you might think that's a bit of a weird decision, but it's my opinion. Like I said, some of the things on this list will be based off my opinion, so just be prepared to deal with it. Wario's Goldmine It's a very interesting little course. I mean, in what other course do you drive around with minecarts? I mean, minecarts, that is it's like a bit of a cooler, it's a bit of a unique invention. I mean, one of the issues with this course is obviously the weird placement of half pipes, but it's quite a fun one overall. The music is what does it for me, like a lot of the courses which I like. I mean, maybe you could say that I base courses off the music and I should just say top 10 songs. Maybe I should, but still, Warriors Gone Wild is a lovely track, which is what I love. I mean, the track is quite a fun one to play on as well. I mean, it's a narrow one. My complaint, and probably your complaint with this track, is the fact that we're driving on what feels just like a Rainbow Road. I mean, the width is about the same as that of Rainbow Road. And I mean, it's just Rainbow Road in a setting. Whenever you go down one of these hills, your car feels out of control, and you just feel like you've really got to take extra care. This course really does put me through my paces, personally. I do like it, though. I do think it's a fun little challenge. And, yeah, it has made number 8 on this list. Warriors Gone Wild almost feels like a highway course because of how you're crashing into those minecarts. I mean, those minecarts are worse than the cars in traffic levels. I mean, you can bump into those more times than you'll bump into one of those vehicles in something like Toad's Turnpike. I'm not even lying, but that doesn't stop this course from being an absolute cracker, which is why I love Warriors Gone Wild. Number 7. I don't blame you for being surprised to see Maple Treeway so low down on this list. I mean, it's probably a lot of your favourite courses. It's not one that I've really ever taken a liking to. Maybe recent, in the past few weeks. During the lockdown, I've started to like this course considerably since I've started playing Mario Kart Wii again. But it's never really one it's taken over 10 years before this course has grown on me. I mean, it's done well to get number 7, I can tell you that much. I never imagined myself liking Maple Treeway, but I guess I should talk about the track itself. This course is a very big forest, I suppose. You're driving on a forest? No, you're actually driving within a single tree. At one point, you drive in the centre of the earth. I mean, this course is crazy. You do literally everything in a tree. I don't quite know how a tree relates to driving through the centre of the earth. Well, that's what I think is the centre of the earth anyway. But this course, nonetheless, is a ton of fun to play once you've got the hang of it. I mean, one of its biggest drawbacks, I suppose, making it less fun, is how difficult it is. I mean, if I'm not saying that only easy courses are fun. What I'm saying is that if a course is so difficult and you just cannot play it, they ain't going to be particularly fun to race on. I mean, part of the fun of the Mario Kart is racing, not just enjoying the tracks, which is obviously what this video is all about, is the tracks. But nonetheless, Maple Treeway is a great course, and it's just a very fun one. I mean, it looks stunning, the background does. And you've got orange leaves, pink trees, you've got everything. Although I do want to say that they ruined this remake on Mario Kart 7 horrifically. In fact, it may just be the worst retro track of all time on Mario Kart 7. My reasoning? Well, just take a look at this. We've got the bridge. The infamous bridge. You literally bounce on top of this and can perform tricks. And this was another feature, like in Mushroom Gorge, I was talking about the feature of the mushrooms being there for the tricks. They did that feature for the tricks, and they got rid of that in Mario Kart 7 for no particular reason. And they put a gliding ramp there. Why? Anyway, enough of a rant on Mario Kart 7's remake. The music to Maple Treeway, in my opinion, is so upbeat, it just helps bring the track together, and it's so autumn-like, and it suits the theme of the track. I mean, it's perfect. Everything goes together here, and the name suits the track. It's a very good track overall. It's quite a fun one. Number 6. Do I love Cooper Cape or do I love Cooper Cape? It is an absolute brilliant course. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's just cracking. I mean, it's number 6 on this list, and let me tell you, that's because we're into absolute superb territory now. Because the 5 courses that follow this are gold, literally gold. So, well, in my opinion, they're gold anyway. Maybe yours are completely different, but that's fine by me. Post them in the comments if you're any different, but should be saying that at number 1, not number 6. Anyway, let's talk about Cooper Cape. This course is almost like a predecessor to water driving, which is what it features in Mario Kart 7. On a side note, this track is remade in Mario Kart 7. This course encourages you to drive through thick water to drive quickly, and it gives you a speed boost in doing so, which kind of common sense. One of the coolest bits of the track is when you drive in the tunnel, and there are these electric zappers, I suppose you could call them, which are there to shrink you. I don't know how the water doesn't travel through the electricity, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the electricity doesn't travel. I'm confused as to why the electricity doesn't travel through the water, because when electricity meets water, it travels through it, and yeah, it causes death. So everyone in that water, I think, should be electrocuted, just like you would when you hit one of those electric pipes, because according to physics, I suppose you should be electrocuted for that, because that only makes scientific sense. I mean, I'm not saying that it would be nice if that happened, I'm just saying that it's the only thing that would make any sort of sense, I suppose, seeing as water does travel through electricity, but enough on that. The music in this level has a certain charm to it. I'm not quite sure what it is. Perhaps it's how it's like so mischievous, it just feels like it's cool. There's something about this course, I'm not quite sure what it is. It's visually appealing. You're probably going to find this very weird, what I'm about to say, but I really enjoy the remake of this course when they brought it back to Mario Kart 7. In fact, I may even enjoy that more than I enjoy this. Maybe it's just nostalgia of playing it, because I played this on my Wii, like I said at the start of the video. Mario Kart Wii was my first game, and seeing Cooper Cape reappear on Mario Kart 7 was just particularly nostalgic. I'm not sure why, but it's just enjoyable. I didn't feel that any of that nostalgia with any of the other Wii courses that were brought back, but just this one, I think. But yeah, Cooper Cape does an excellent job of introducing water driving, and it's a very unique course overall. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, so I think we'll be moving on now. Number 5. Occupying 5th spot on this top 10 list, we have what is probably the best Bowser's Castle in the whole of the Mario Kart series up until the Wii U game. So this course is absolutely terrific. I mean, that's just one way of starting to describe it, but what other adjectives could I use? I mean, this course is smashing, and you literally drive in a room where Bowser is throwing fireballs at you, and you have to dodge those, tricking off half pipes. Then you trick off some more ramps, make your way around a tight turn, trying to dodge lava, and then you meet some more thwomps as you head upwards in the castle on like a spiral turn, before trying to dodge a big fireball, and then head outside onto the castle courtyard, where you'll have to deal with some fire being poured out onto the surface of the road. I mean, what sort of a course is this? This is absolutely crazy. I mean, this course launches you off a bridge, and when you land, you're right at the mouth of Bowser. And what a course we have here. It is easily one of the best courses ever made, I suppose. Doesn't quite crack my top 10 list of all time, but certainly probably my top 20, I'd say. Yeah, Mario Kart Wii is an absolute stunner, and let me tell you, the next 4 courses to come do not disappoint. I don't know if any of you guys know this. I doubt you would, because even I only found this out a few weeks back. Listen to the music on Bowser's Castle if you can hear it. Or just go onto the internet and try and have a listen to the music of this track. You will notice that the song for this track is a slowed down and slightly more evil sounding version of beloved Maple Tree Way, which earlier in this video I explained had such an upbeat song, but this has such a menacing song. It's a great one, don't get me wrong, but it's so menacing and scary. It's so intimidating. You would never have predicted that this and Maple Tree Way share such a similar song, which is probably the fascination I have towards this level as well. I mean, it's just visually stunning, look at it. And you got a red carpet practically lining the castle, and what more could you want from Bowser's Castle? And Mario Kart Wii delivers in what, in my opinion, is the best Bowser's Castle. Number 4. Course that occupies 4th spot on this list is the Mario Kart Wii's highway themed track, or road themed, motorway, whatever you want to call it. Moonview Highway is, in my opinion, the best highway course in Mario Kart. It is one of my favourites. I mean, it is insanely difficult if you do not know what you're doing. If you got the hang of it eventually, which it takes some doing, but I did get the hang of it eventually, it becomes a very easy course. And then once you know how to do it, it's actually quite a fun one. If you can't do it, like I said before, and you mess up and end up in 12th place, it really does suck as a course, I'm not lying. But it's a fun course once you've got the hang of it. But dodging cars, it is so hectic. This course really puts me through my paces personally. This is like this is a proper test of how well you can play Mario Kart Wii. And it certainly belongs in the Special Cup. I mean, what other course has you driving around a motorway at night time with such a high proportion of vehicles? I mean, I know we've got courses like Mushroom City, which does take place at night time too, but I doubt there's this much of a high proportion of cars. And what it is with this course, that makes it harder than those courses, this course is even harder than something like Toad's Turnpike in its original, I think, anyway. Because I've heard people say that. I've never played Mario Kart 64, but I've seen people play Toad's Turnpike. And thing is with this course is the cars switch lanes, which makes it particularly difficult. And it's just very technical stuff which you kind of have to nail to be good at this. And if you don't, then you're in for a bad time. But seriously, this course is an absolute cracker because of how it looks. I mean, you just got to admire all those lights in the middle of the night. I mean, this course, hecticness, if that's even a word, combined with the music, combined with how it looks, just creates one of the best courses in Mario Kart history. I mean, that's just undeniable. You can't say that you hate Moonview Highway. Number 3. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, or if you've watched my videos on the retro tracks and best mountain track ever, you'll know what a big fan I am of DK and mountain levels, and you'll know that I love DK Mountain as well as DK Pass. To just say what I'm talking about, because those two levels are one of the best. But DK Summit, it's not quite as good as either of them, I don't think, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's actually got DK Snowboard Cross in PAL regions, but there we go. DK Snowboard Cross then is one of the most exciting courses perhaps ever seen in Mario Kart. It certainly cracks my top 10 list of all time. I mean, it's one of my favourites. It's a great course. I've always liked it really on Mario Kart Wii, I think. And this course practically has you driving through what feels like the Winter Olympics. Not quite the Winter Olympics. That's Mount Wario. That's reserved for Mount Wario. But this course, firstly, shoots you up to the top of the summit, which, mind you, this course doesn't actually feel like you're going down a mountain until I found out that was the case. I didn't actually know any of the wiser that you were going down a mountain. It feels like a very shallow gradient. But then you have to avoid thick snow. Then you've got loads of things to trick off whilst watching some things up in the sky. There's what's it called? There's carts, wire carts, I'm not sure what they're called. Then you can make shortcuts, but my favourite bit of the level, undoubtedly, is the end. I just love, the course just gets better and better as it goes on, but you can't deny that driving along that half pipe is the most satisfying part of Mario Kart Wii, or certainly one of the most satisfying. DK Snowboard Cross provides a very good level of challenge, perfectly suited to its position in the Flower Cup, I feel. And it's a very difficult course, don't get me wrong, but it's also very fun. I mean, if you got the hang of it, it's quite fun. I mean, there's 2 very nifty shortcuts, you could say they're one, but I can always do the first one, never the second one. Tried the second one so many times, but I just cannot do it. I mean, tried it on times trials, I'm not even going to attempt it, so don't think you're lucky. But this course, honestly, is just a brilliant course. And boy, the next 2 tracks, they are goodness from Mario Kart Wii. And prepare yourself, you're going to see greatness. Number 2. You just gotta love Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii. I mean, how can you not? It's an absolute brilliant course. Ever since I first played Mario Kart Wii, this has always been one of my favourites. In fact, as a child, it was my favourite track. Over time though, there's one track which has gone on to surpass it. I'm sure you could probably guess what that is, but you never know. Strange things do happen. So just wait and see what number 1 is. Please don't skip this part out, because let me talk to you about Coconut Mall. Coconut Mall has you driving inside a mall on Delfino Isle, I believe. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it sells coconuts. I don't know why it's called Coconut Mall. I think that's all I can assume, is that they sell coconuts there or something. But what other course has you driving through a shopping hall? In a shopping hall, come on, what sort of a track is that? And then there's those pesky drivers that try and run you over. And this course has all the ingredients to make it an absolute smashing course. And there's even a shortcut where you can go inside the shops and do some tricks. And you can do everything in this course. It is a mall. I mean, this truly allows you to see what a shopping mall looks like. And I'm glad we didn't just get something pathetic where we're just driving through the mall very briefly. Like, I mean, I know we do things like that in other tracks where the course says it's going to be one thing, but you actually end up only doing that bit for a little bit. I mean, I could give lots of examples, but the list is too long. The Coconut Mall's name does not disappoint. In fact, it was probably one of the most overwhelming courses ever. It's a very good course from a Nintendo, and yeah, it's why it is one of my favourites in Mario Kart Wii. So now, guys, any guesses for what number 1 is? Feel free to pause the video and put your prediction in the chat as to what you think. Sorry, chat in the comments below as to what you think number 1 will be. So let's move on. And the best Mario Kart Wii course is perhaps the most visually stunning course of all time. Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii has a superb... It's just a superb track. I mean, what else can I say? It's perhaps the hardest track of all time. In fact, I can't forget about Grumble Volcano. That's the hardest track of all time. That did not make the list because it's an awful track. It's very close to, believe it or not, but forget about that. Yeah. What don't you do in Mario Kart Wii's Rainbow Road? I mean, you don't drive on the moon and you don't go around the rings of Saturn like you do in Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road, but that really is the best track of all time. This comes a good second place, though, does this for me. It's one of the most colourful tracks I've ever seen. In fact, it is, in my opinion, the most colourful track ever. I mean, what is it? You're on a rainbow road up in space, trying hard not to fall 50,000 feet to your death on Earth. I mean, when you crash land there, and that is not going to be a pleasant time if that should happen. But Rainbow Road is one of the most skillfully demanding levels in Mario Kart Wii I've ever seen. In fact, it is one of the hardest courses of all time. It's a very fun course though, which is why it cracks number 1 on this list. You cannot deny that Rainbow Road is just all round a good course. There's so many shortcuts you can take on this course. And just look at this one, the moon jump, if you like, at the start of the level. If you have a mushroom, but that's just the beginning of it. Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii is a journey and a half. What do you not do? Rainbow Road really tests your skill in every game, which it should do. It's one final challenge. It's the last course of Special Cup. But I could make a whole video on this course, just this course. It is brilliant, and there aren't enough words to say how good it is. It is the best course in Mario Kart Wii by a mile. I mean, come on. You got DK Mountain as a retro track. You got Coconut Mall. You got Jungle Parkway. You got DK Summit. You got Grumble Volcano. I mean, even that's not very good, but still, you got Maple Treeway. You've got all these courses, yet this course is just better than the lot. This is the ace of the pack. This is just Mario Kart on another level. I mean, if Mario Kart was in virtual reality, you'd be praying that this was real, because it's just such a cool course. I mean, I cannot describe how much Rainbow Road on Mario Kart Wii is a great course. I mean, maybe it's the nostalgia. I played it when I was younger and all that, like on the Wii, but still, Rainbow Road is Rainbow Road, and I mean, it wasn't from when I was younger I liked this course. I hated this when I was younger. It's only quite a recent thing, in recent years I've started to like this course. So that's saying a lot about what I feel about Mario Kart Wii, I suppose. So yeah, there you have it. That is why Rainbow Road is my favourite track in Mario Kart Wii. So guys, I'd love to know what your favourite track is in Mario Kart Wii. Please post below in the comments. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please multiscribe, multi-like. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye!